toilets. Amamu. Yebesi toilets. In all, Yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all.
They take your IC. This government, they put delivery trackers, also toilet. Toilet be district assembly them work. Right? National government, they tell people waiting you do, then toilet in the district assembly. That one we know the count.
Of them are being worked on across the country.
Let me just take one, Mr. President. The one in Aflau where the chief himself has complained. Aflau patches e-block no oba my education minister up to February say oba young baby. It's on the set.
Minister ultimatum. No problem.
You know it.
Yeah, I'm saying. People make those kind of threats. They don't frighten me. No. If somebody votes for you, somebody supports you, it's because they want you to do things for them. So I understand that. There's no need for people to go to my say. I don't know what I but of course, the mayor. Now, about who decided to be to a man. Say, what's newspaper. I said no of the NPC. I said no of the NPC. Yeah, go be a man. Now the fiancé over the Yamari. In some, put the fiancé over the Yamari. I don't know how to I open. I tell you, my album to me, I Jacob on Cotem one. I'm going for whom. The son of
Me papi gomenye Ghana to. And
it is my responsibility to try and help. Because if it's a question of counting who votes for me and who doesn't vote for me, I shouldn't be here because you don't vote for me.
Abusia mama mamu nyina mo akwa aba na men kai mo se eja yenuanu mo ayede tu dwa eja eka se freedom fighters ye pese yenso ye bomodia na eja ye kobwa yenuanu mo a ewo Volta region oti any eastern region na eja akoso modam spirit no afa wo mo no mama nkan kese se yenuanu bebre no atonsa obugusu a enkakra wo mo ebomodia amane ye bi. Yes, sister, here I draw from Poma, Yamin Shao pa say eja wa kumapa. I also where you be at the abua a year my Ghana, Adriana Momo actually warm. Sanso and a wa also eja Beckham Kumano, but modern na ukomi page details no ho na send is can be fakot na into me enya DFA. Oko Ghana nso a ebi abosumi ana next month oko Ghana na eja okodu Ghana wo nneoma bi na wo hwe na nneoma no eja unyusu a ebi wa obekọ Ghana ne dan mu ase adwa frimpom ase obekọ no ne wardrobe nneoma bebre onu a won hye wodi bi ache saa still anso bebre no a wo ho saa line no nneoma ne dos na ebusu a nua bomodin a yenua no bi e wo Volta region they will need some clothing, they will need some shoe, they will need some cloth, they will need certain things. Let us do the needful. What you say? Yenye die here, and farmer yenuano. What you say? Yenye die here, and farmer yenuano. I do say, how do you know? I do. Would you win him? May angels no come baby. Anyway, Busia, and then come on, year. Asema ye papa. Says some Jonah Akoka. Mema aye Michael Akwaba, na menchia aye money feed the chameleon Akwaba. Jikanza FM aye YouTube sana aye Kamara and so FM YouTube. Na asem nyina ne say say se munyina munimo a enche na aban a wote suwe na na o echia enche na aban a wote suwe wo say eja wo manya Australian company bia yenye Lithium womo ton ye Lithium no omo ma ho kwan na Australian company na betu ye Lithium efriye mine na lithium na wo mo ba betu no wo mo betu no eye fosumi mo akwaba wo mo betu no efi eye emfie eye dunum 15 years and wo ba betu ye lithium no na tu a wo betu ye lithium no lithium no betu no yen Ghana fo no aye wo krom no ye wo 13% chefa wo man says mate se bi mo ka 19% wo de emfa ne 13 or 19% omutu a wo de eye lithium ne beko wo mu krom na wo mutu a emu 13% no eye wo mine de a emu 1% ebekọ ama brono a yetu eye lithium no 1% ebekọ brono no a yetu lithium wo so eno na eye owura a friend say Sam Jonah so de na no aba betum say eye very very good say aban na aye saa nhihye no Sam Jonah asem a obeka aye no wo se dey wo se eye good say aja aban no aye saa nhihye no because mpempi no aban bebre no eba no mo nye nhihye papa saa according to Sam Jonah it to him ne dey ye lithium na ye ton no a ye nya saa percentage no wono no neni so neni age ho na ona me se da bi Dr. Ren mentena se emma papa we embetum futuro ngu Ghana fo ani even though of course school am ko obi ye at the Saddle College ye be kan okre na kire no because me nim efutupa bi a Sam Jonah wa eso de ma Ghana fo Sam Jonah woni efutupa bi a mfa ma Ghana biem because Ghana gave him an opportunity ye gold mines ye de share nsa na obe free ade so as a chief executive officer what the gold mining company no what the free ase na gold mining company no was not making any profit. The gold mining company could not even pay the workers. Emma wonu ankasa Sam Jonah ne di adanse so wo ton ye e de ma eye South African company and the best so eye Ashanti eye Goldfields Corporation actually edini be dane call Anglo Gold Ashanti ye ton ye that time no owura ya na wo bi na no a wo ka about lithium say wo bo aban na ba so say aban na ya ade wa hyehye ne yoma yie no saa owura no wonie say Sam Jonah no wonie ti ase wonie ono no wo ka sa asem na me be kenkan na num asem a waka e wa ha pepepe the statement and business executive a statesman and a business executive says Sam Jonah say his son Sam Jonah has lauded the government for securing better fiscal terms for government first lithium mine compared to those on existing mining contracts. The former president of Anglo Gold Ashanti, however, code kakra whether neba na code kakra sa the former president of Anglo Gold Ashanti, however, stated that the country must now be strategic to help the immense benefit of electrification boom that the emerging industry promised. Says Sam Jonah, however, expertise in the design and implementation of the better fiscal regimes for African countries in recognition globally, told Graphic Online that the terms of the lithium deal represented a credible step to actualizing the increased Ghanaian ownership of the mining sector that he had long advocated. See, I have long said in my speeches that there is the need to encourage Ghanaian ownership in our mines. When we started say, Emra no ye Anglo Gold Ashanti no, Asemia Wakano, Otumidi Osie Yoana, because he was once upon a time the president, of Anglo Gold Ashanti. Emra no ye AGC CEO no, and no Otumi ye yana, they are working. Did he give the chance to the Ghanaians to own part of Anglo Gold Ashanti? When to me and Mboa, and they call Boasia, it is a crassy. Okos South Africa, Johannesburg, two gold war, Okosha, Esewani, and Sawo Kachre. Unam South Africa, Johannesburg, street bien where what Johannesburg, Abu pothole, Ewo Pine so, the Biarada. Etimumi Mbusa Sam Jonah say, was say, I have long said in my speeches that there is the need to encourage Ghanaian ownership in our minds. Emran Oye CEO, no? Did he encourage Ghanaians to own ownership? Did he create the space, the environment for Ghanaians to own ownership in our minds? So why is he saying this? Onuanka Satam ano ye AGC paying went to me anye. And Shishani Muno be a new. Sam Jonah and Shishani Muno a be a dear. Ghana a kura, ye de emra a year juma. Sam Jonah should be in prison for life. And yes, Sam Jonah should be kept in prison for life. So Ghana ye kuru, ye de emra ye juma. Sam Jonah should not even be, we should not see him on television talking. Because he has caused a lot of financial, he has caused financial damage to the country called Ghana. Yes. In 2002, Papa Way Sam Jonah made Ghanaians at one tour shares for Anglo Gold Ashanti lost their shares. Overnight, millions of US dollars was lost. People lost capital, people lost money. All because of his advice as the CEO of AGC then. Today, he has become the Jack Welch of Ghana. He's now on TVs, on every platforms. And talk is cheap. What did you do when you had the opportunity as the CEO of Ghana, a CEO of Anglo Gold Ashanti? What did you do? Says Sam Jonah, about UK, our properties. Your property, our properties. The man who kroma, British citizens, how many Ghanaian citizens? British citizens. How did he earn the name, say, a knight of British Empire? There must be something that he was doing right for him to get that recognition in the sight of the great England. But maybe he was not doing right in the sight of the Ghanaian. Uko AGC, Obuasia. Mmebunu no kura mo kromo kura nya adwuma de bi nye. Uko krono mu wa. E che se unam krono mu bekas anti kura ye took so gold pa ni. Firimre something bisine ye took gold wo. Ko fa woni kwahwe kuro no so. Infutro na ekum maamefo, enkokrafo, enketesia, emmaba wa ewo ho kokrom na kwahwe. A corona eye obuase no. People are getting skin rashes all because of polluted environment, chemicals, no? So yebepu obi so obi nkasa enye Sam Jonah na eso obi na no kasa. When it comes to ye good year, because during his time he failed. He's a failure. So where from this today he's like holier than thou, like all saints, like Jack Welch, Wabawi, Obekasa. And Obi say, Dr. Ren, can you tell why they name him say? Yes, he must be doing something right. Say Sagold, this man once upon a time wanted to be the vice president of Ghana. He wanted to be the vice president of Jerry John Rawlings. And Jerry John Rawlings, I'm farmer. Yes, I'm Jonah. Oh, yes. He wanted to be the vice president of Jerry John Rawlings. And Jerry John Rawlings realized how our TN would mean say he's crook. I'm farmer, no. I know bypassing, you know, the five friend is saying, calling Ken saying, the second time, one farmer, no, I know the five friend is saying, Atamils. Yes. You move in your name, no. You name the pa. Miss Woko at the Saddle College. Yeah, school no. And ordinarily no. Ubi kwa this school now so kwa this kwa. On kanipa no one sem. But we know it's above a disco. It's national issue. I see a canny. Why is he lauding the government for such a little percentage? Why is he clapping for the government? Because of 13%? Because of just 13%. John Gaze me more. Because of 13%. Me when you John, I'm say code kakra woman, so I'm all right. Thanks for asking. Because of 13%. We should clap for the government. Say the lithium, waton, wafa lithium na ton. Yeah, 13%. Abapa GH freedom fighters na your chairperson. Pachoba no watch video. Now you see, Yemubino. Yafatu ya wuse o my Ghana no. Sana de bia chairperson kasa so o my na anye ye a ye njai kasa da no. Ani ye kasa so nyesi ye kasa kekewu. Ye kasa with fact. Apa Sam Jonah mentai no minchiri no. Na emom ni nsem bi wo wa wontwitwa so. Enkebe ya nkonka na nuntum when it comes to national issues. Yes, he should shut up and not talk about Ghana's issue. Because when we are talking about Ghana's issue, he is the reason why in Ghana, yemu bi krono, yewo ohiem, ni benefit from our natural resources. He's part of it. So he should better shut up forever. Forever. He should not talk about Ghana. Sam Jonah should never ever in a million years think of talking about issues affecting Ghana. He should shut the hell up. Yes. Mumfa video mumfa sending say Dr. Ren say Sam Jonah should shut the hell up and never talk about Ghana's issue. Because when we are talking about Ghana's issue, he is a problem. He contributed to the problems of our nation. So he shouldn't even dare to come out and be bold and talk. Or he thinks that John Mahama say Ghana for and check na free as 17. I mean, a free as 17. Sa it free dear Sam Jonah there. He should shut up. Do you know the damage Sam Jonah caused? Do you know how many people were died as a result of the Anglo Gold and Shanti? And today he gathers the confidence to talk to us. I beg your pardon. Spare us. Spare us. What do you say? You should spare us. You see, Yemubino, Yediani Disa, a friend is saying, Lithium Echi. I see Ghana, we need you, the youth, to back us. Yeah, pray, and your papa bano. Our friend Mwakaba Kofi, or say, Michia. Yeah, pray, baby papa no. I am Mumbuaye. Oh, I am Mumbuaye. Na yen to minjina and also, they fighting this autocratic, criminal governance way. Now I'll tell you something. Somebody will ask, why is the opposition not helping? And that's a good question. That's a good question. And I hope some of the contract we could be the parliamentarians be bought to you. And I reckon they are not serious. You see, Minia, the army yan say lithium we own. Yenyano. Yen paying for no cannot negotiate well for us. This time now, ye woman ye so se Ghana, ye nya wajifobi. Ye nya Ghana so be babaji. Yamin chadie, one boy bro. What chay lithium? Was it gold man to me so? Was it meant to me mo oil so? Mo gas cramun to me so. Me chemo lithium. Wait dear me de chemo. Muhunu nyansa na mon shasu ye. Na mon fam boy chirima. And paying for kwasia for. And to me so. Ya kwatanasi asensign. All because people are thinking about royalties. Now, why is it that you're paying for they are always thinking about royalties as royalty agreement? No. When it comes to negotiations, there are so many ways you can negotiate very well for your country. What do you say? For your country, you can negotiate very well. Amafo bebree say the importance of lithium, and there are more dangers is attached to a lithium. You see, my member Modiana me embusa yempayim for say. A dear pana Ghana for the aye womwa. And inti sebi woman to me hunu yansa and Jenny and Fama on my Ghana. A dear the aye wom. Yempayim for ye be some a dear pana sebi yaya muntia muntimin mine maye. Now Thierry. You see, when you see me being passionate and talking about this lithium, you have to understand, say, Ghana, you're paying for that failure. So we need you, the citizens. I'm going to share Dr. Ren, I'm going to share me videos. No, I need you people to share this video. Let people understand the daylight robbery you're paying for Eddie J. And this is the reason why in Tia and Quadano and Mabuno Tikrumono, or Messoriano Passi, the Unibetre Libya, Coperduma, yet the Unibetre a United Arab Emirates, a Coperduma, yet the Unibetre a Syria, a Coperduma, because a Jumana will Copeno, and no, a natural resources no be the Jumano, the being Jumano, you will be adding the amphibian, your natural resources no, Yan Shasu Yen Fem be Juman Mank of 1 year being adding track. So I'm very passionate. You see, the way we handle our resources when it comes to agreement is very sad. The same way Anglo-God Ashanti, Sam Jonah, Nimpenyimu, when Wunyansa de Biarada said, on establish a friend is saying, when we establish a mining company, no, when we establish a friend is industries that I bet me a use gold, no, sebio the final outcome of the gold, no, you bet me to be a jewels, you bet me be a friend is saying your rings, your necklace, Sam Jonah in his foolish thoughts never slept one day and said, okay, Makwaku Jarintino, a Timeni so say, yem be a gold, yem be a friend is saying a gold, a friend is saying a jewelry company. Now we'll be free Nigeria, Babeto ring or we'll be free a friend is saying a South Africa, Ababeto a friend saying necklace or the Yansem no be. Woman Diana said, yeah, a mining company, you two gold, no, near Swa gold in the by UK, near the coast Switzerland, near the coast Australia, near the coast New Zealand, near the coast Germany, near the coast Denmark, near Kwakoye, a friend is saying, yeah, the Kwakoye, a necklaces, yeah, the Kwakoye jewels, watches, not Yasadia, but near Kwakotonwa boarding. Lithium. There are a lot of benefits. And then European countries are moving from petrochemical, and yet a friend is saying, regime to electrical cars. No? This is the time. Lithium, no. And yes, I will negotiate. This is the time. This is the time. So when you hear some Jonah lauding the government, it means that he's just been like those days. He's just still as stupid and so dumb, and he can't think and shan't think and will never think for people to speak sense to him. You see, Ghana, we are very rich. Many natural resources God has given unto us. But I ask this question. And to say, if Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was alive, you remember to your gold, Eddie Akosa. And to say, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was Etiasia, and give to your oil near the Kosa. Kwame Nkrumah time, yenya oil, cranu a system oil refinery. Yenya oil, no see refinery, dear my. This is wisdom, this is knowledge, this is vision. And paying phone kwasia for your mobile in the woman who answer. Now, Sanka, my money, yes, you are my money into gold near town, the as and it could be a bit to me, my mono. Conform Nakotu, Mason sign crater, company could not go to me good for. Wo de Korea na me anga sama sa aba wo krom ho na ma ba beto car batteries asa de aba me krom Jimmy ye mpanyimfo na Jimmy we na Sam Jonah se yembo yensem ma aban no so wa ya ade wo muntu aye lithium no omo fan ko Australia omo fan ko ya car batteries maye bogus be ko Australia ni akoto battery ni a shape de aba Ghana ni abeto no abodin Jimmy we na Sam Jonah se yembo yensem fama no because ono no ye CEO our Anglo Good Ashanti when timi amfa nyanse mu no when timi am ye nya a friend say a jewelry hub anke nya gold ni wie ye refine gold ni wie gold in the making ye process gold ni wie na anke ja ye de akokoko nka a lot of kebenya a lot of people who will be dealing in jewels kebenya more jewelers samwo ekrom common sense. Now I'm citing an example for you. Bolivia. Udi mechia and one say oko Google and what type Bolivian Lithium Agreement. Udi simple type Bolivian Lithium Agreement and you understand and komoya menyo babedi. Ekwanya bo yenya lithium ni biya yede chen. Bolivia for nso enya bio. Na tie Bolivia for omenya lithium no ekwanya omde omso mefa eso na omenya ehon emfaso efri lithium no mu a omenya efri omasase ni. Tie Bolivia for aye. Bolivia for the Omayedi. Bolivia are insisted say they have insisted say not until say we a company no awusu betu lithium no wo ba no ye wadwene say enya lithium ne keke na wo ba betuo na emom wo ba betu lithium no wo ba be establish a industry local industrialization of resources before granting extraction agreement. Into when you are say Baba besi company a industry member so Baba to me lithium Bolivia for the oh no ekura enyansa for the woman. Was see I would also Baba to me lithium many problem na ansana me no be yan krata bia ye be sign krata abeke the AFA gebiano me pese me make sure say wo wesi industry me too lithium no would be cause industry was straight. And it is yet to a member Sam Jonah be catcher and see young boy and some amount abandoned because in 13% away lithium agreement. Not just a Sam Jonah and a Sebu or Passia with Jimmy for 1 minute Ghana. Anytime it's so uncannon to eba Ghana and some more uncannon to where DBA was say we mind Ghana no Anglo Good Ashanti edition and sa where ye the poto all free so or 2 4 said to be catchers and ye boni don't come $1 and ye on walk me boana or 2 4 any ma dance for. It one canon to move because a division in sa over 20 years when to me amboa or say chrono or call boasia and a crooner that one. Mebuni nyajuma nye. You see, so Bolivia for no. Idea we are. Otie now ye citizen. You'll be proud of your leaders. Say, enya a good year ewo krom. And ya shasu ye. And ya negotiate and ya sign a good agreement. Eti enya se omukotum eye lithium no Bolivia no de akwakeke wo. Omutu wi a the acquire some of the lithium ni ye no. Se battery no de be ya omunsi industry ebe manufacture batteries. Enunti one on be mine wo a lithium company ni no. A lot of people will get job. 2 industry na ebe si no. A lot of jobs will be created as well. In this enka 500 in this enka mine no kwa be for 500,000 industrialization no so be for another extra workers. 3 year we are company no nam see a ton batteries no local purchasing omo mbeto bi no wo krom no prices no enkoye den said the wakop obi man so akokra car batteries a wo de ba beton because wo koto wi a wo de wo mfaso ne obi bia be de ebegu so. Oh, the way a Bolivia paying for Johnny. Bolivia, Bolivia, no man de banching. Bolivia, Omonaye, Omanen to den, and to say go so body, Bolivia. Answer. So clearly, this agreement I assign is not in the best interest of Ghana. And no, I am a say Ghana for a tick room to my mufui. And some say in a here. And yet, Nana Mama Brown assembly here. Yes, in some way, they hire and I see a count one son. And you will be out in a year in the Kunubin seminar. We are very just say, and you may win here, the youth only spend the energy. So you see, Bolivia for you see Bulgaria, with the blind man Bulgaria. Bolivia for them. They insisted that unless and until lithium factories are set up in their country, they were not going to sign any agreement with any company. Maybe what do you say? Bolivia for what we say, unless and until say lithium factories are set up in their country, no agreement, no one sign. Number two, what we say, unless and until the extracted lithium is processed into finished goods such as batteries and other things, and you don't sign agreement with any other company. Ghana lithium here there. Why the force here see Anton? Why the force here? Adia is a form. In the force to be pan the air force here was a change near Trienton. And then the air fast and she say way back because you are quite name no. And who be bound for so be am I? Why are we in a haste? Why are we in a rush? Say chinchine train. Yenko to lithium. Abra, ye establish lithium factories. It ye be to send you gold. Ye to gold no kwa manone. Na se Ghana ni pe o ko ware no pe gold ringa. Na wako Dubai akope gold ring. Ana wako Switzerland. Ana waba UK. And then ye establish gold factories. Ebe manufacture rings, necklaces. I mean, jewelries. And then, and ye boy who abrosa. Inti ye beton lithium no ye wia kwabrane ye jiminti ye pe car battery atonwa ne akọ Australia ne akọ so car battery ne de si ensuo so ne de aba Ghana ne de taxes atoso ne ase aton. Now sometimes we have video no ahwe ni aho. One no be pass because I'm paying for. Omuji eni mo no. When you have de bia obedi o matter. Enya butra de bia it's not camera here ebedi paying for atem because common sense should tell you say me na me wo me japade. E japade na sombo. Ana wo ba beto e japade. Enti e japade na sombo no a wo ba beto efiri me wo. Me so be wo nneoma bi a me hia efiri wo. Enti se me hia nneoma bi firi wo a wo na wo de usika ba beto me japade. Enti me wo kwan bi ase me ka cha se me japade a pesa wo toyi. Seni na mpesa wo yama me wo. So betimi a meton ama wo. So wontimi akọ menye obi fufura manato. who is yet Ghana the comedy and that. And to being got us about Japan no come ton cramp by you in fast one with the mama mine. So why are we always in a haste? Why? Ladies and gentlemen, and I'm ready to come on because me case me twice and some will be free man no abano. Have a good Thursday.